What's up, guys? It's Paladino. I'm here with my friend CPQ.
Hi.
And welcome back to our third episode of, I was about to call this Death Stranding. That's not correct. Dead Space 2.
I have chicken.
I wish this was the third episode of Death Stranding. Could you imagine how much, I guess not famous is not the word, but how much more popular we would be?
Which one of these would you want? This one's much bigger.
Which one is easier to get to the meat at?
This one?
Then I want that one, eventually. If that's okay with you, you're the one that bought it.
Oh, there's bones there.
What am I supposed to malfunction? Oh, I'm supposed to be grabbing shit and putting it in here, I guess. Is that what this is?
I'm not sorry.
Oh, I bet I need to like have one of. There's probably parts from each of these that are like that I need. Like I need this down here. I need like a middle drill piece of this. Can I boom yank that out of there? Put that in there. And then there's probably like a third piece sitting around. Oh, there it is. Hey!
Chicken in it.
You're not supposed to be here. Get out of here.
Two drumsticks, two
Get out of
breasts.
here.
Oh, you know, half breast. 2 thighs and 2 wings.
And then, bam.
What I really wanted was to just eat both drumsticks. But
I can call the train.
I thought I would be fair.
Alright, I'll release the transport. Meet me at the
God,
landing.
look at that. Look at that peel away. Oh. Wendy's gonna come cook their chicken.
Fighting for my life, and you're just like, ooh, try this chicken.
It's good.
Is it risk my life good?
Yeah.
Be the judge of that.
Here, be the judge of that. Hi.
That's pretty good chicken.
Mmm. Mmm.
I don't have much lime, but I got a shit ton of.
I didn't realize I was hungry until I started eating this. Because, like, I ate around, like, 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Why'd you come looking for me if you knew I was dead, Isaac? Did you think I would forgive you?
Get out of my head. You're not Nicole!
Who am I, Isaac?
Ah. Poor Isaac.
Though I think Isaac has the right of it whenever he's like whenever she shows up, he's just like, get out of here, you fucking bitch, leave me alone.
You're not my girlfriend. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what boys? Is that what you say when girls hit on you? You're not my girlfriend. Fuck off.
You made it.
Girls don't hit on me.
Are you sure? Well, that's fair. Most of the girls you're around are married, pregnant women.
In his head. Listen to me.
Stop staring at me. Stop it.
Who's here? I can't tell.
Isaac, we have to get out of here.
Right.
Huh?
I don't have my
Let's
glasses
go.
on. Who's here?
It's Austin.
Oh, not Austin. I have chicken.
Austin was here earlier as well whenever I was playing Fallout.
Nice. You don't have to go to school tomorrow.
I don't, but I do have to go to work tomorrow.
Gross. Oh.
That's the thing that makes me get up at 8.
Yeah.
Or need to be at work by 8, so I need to be up at like
That's the
6.
Ishimura.
Sorry.
Yeah. Used to be the pride of the CEC. It's a sad story, actually. I heard everybody on board died. Some sort of terrorist attack.
What?
Fell
Terrorist
asleep
attack?
during Fallout.
What happened aboard that ship was no terrorist attack.
What do you mean?
That's where all this started, Ellie. Everything that's happening here happened on that ship.
I kept checking
I
the,
saw it.
the
I was
stream.
on board when it happened.
Had every red light. Just like,
What's happening?
why hasn't he started yet? I told him to start.
Oh, I didn't remember you telling me to start. I was waiting for you.
I'm sorry.
I'll take a look.
I streamed earlier, so I didn't feel the rush to like need to start sooner.
That's fair. I mean, what? It's maybe 7:30 now.
Yeah, and we've
We're
already.
still earlier than what we have been.
Not as early as Tuesday.
Yeah, but what
But-
we have been Tuesday.
Or not
Monday.
Tuesday, sorry, Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday. So I recently found out that green was not a color used in Legos until like the 3rd generation of owners. because green is not a creative color.
Fair.
Nope. Look at him trying to grab at me.
Look at what? Paladin not have glasses on.
Right.
I assume it's one of those little,
It's a little explosive thing, and they, like, they're very aggressive.
Yeah.
And when you're holding them in front of you, they try to grab you.
Yeah, the ones we left at.
Yeah.
This chicken was worth $6. I'm just gonna say that right now.
I had fun doing Fallout. I think I'll probably do it again sometime soon.
Yep.
On where? I heard screams that were not coming from our small friend here. Ah, damn it! It's the spookums.
Oh no.
It's more runny. It's runny guys.
Fuck those guys. I fucking hate the running guys. Wait, you mean these guys?
No.
I love those guys.
No, Naruto runners.
I don't like those. You have a thigh preference?
Thick thighs, please. Oh, you're talking about chicken.
Yeah. You have a thigh preference. This one's the thick thigh.
I got the thick breast, so you get the thick thigh.
Okay.
We'll share the thickness. We'll have strangely lopsided chickens. Oh, thank goodness, that was a hit the health point thing. CBQ, all chicken is worth $6. I don't know about that one. No, we're up, no, we're Damn it.
Box was an entire chicken. Entire chicken for $6. I also got some Special K pumpkin spice. And after I picked up the Special K pumpkin spice, I saw the Cheerios and I saw Frosted Flakes pumpkin spice, and I was like, no, I'm supposed to be on a diet. I'm already getting fried chicken. I better get the Special K cereal instead of the good cereal. It's pumpkin spice, so it's all good.
Hey, look,
but, you know.
it's, there's a power node over here. Now we wait, because Spookums is going to run at me.
Probably. When they
Ah, that was worth the 25 ammo it took to kill him. I should probably switch out to using something a little bit. Actually, while we're fighting Spookums, this contact beam might not be a horrible weapon.
For this beer is great.
All chicken tastes good no matter how much. Once again, I don't know about that. I've had some nasty chicken in my life.
I know some people that cook some dry-ass chicken.
I know some people who cook some raw-ass chicken.
Some dry-ass, unseasoned-ass fried chicken. I don't fuck with those people.
So fried chicken is easier, but like I know people who try to make like chicken of a bunch of different types, and it is generally not good.
What do you mean a bunch of different types?
Like they'll try to make like a specific like chicken dish. It worked. Dude tried to Naruto run at me and I fucking contact beamed his face.
Fuck that guy.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, buy a crucifix. 7. BAM! Contact beam. Best weapon in A.
7, 8, 5, stay awake. 9, 10, don't sleep again. I thought it was Freddy's coming again. You know, I've never seen any of the classic ones. Any of the classic Halloween or Freddy movies or Nightmare on
The greatest
Elm
of them is
Street.
Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the Jason movies either.
Freddy vs. Jason is the best.
I finally saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre last year. Pardon me.
I stabbed him with his own hand, and it
Good.
popped his hand off.
Good.
I think that did it.
Fireball.
Yep, got him. Got the motherfucker who was trying to get me. And I almost have full health.
Yay!
That's the first time in a while. As it turns out, the contact beam is one of the greatest weapons ever created.
Was it this game that we that you named all of the weapons after Taco Bell?
No, that was That was The Last of Us.
Okay.
I specifically remembered because Cheesy Gordita Crunch was my shotgun.
Right. And you kept forgetting. We both kept forgetting the names of the others.
Nope. I remembered all of them as I was playing because I specifically remember. I remember Diablo was the name of. Well, so it started. It started because Diablo was the name of my was the name of like my one-shot revolver thing. That was like a super mega revolver.
Alright. In the fridge. Then I'm gonna watch it.
I need to go back and watch one of those VODs so I can remember all the names of all of my weapons. That was a fun thing. There was Cheesy Gordita Crunch. There was one of them was literally just called like the Taco Box or something like that. I didn't grab it, man. If you can grab this, then you can use it on the next one in line, which like this one right here on the sidewall here. But I won't be able to get. I met
a woman today. While I was checking people out.
Oh, there was one on the ceiling. Damn, I missed it.
And she was using 3 wick checks, and I felt so bad because it took me a while to do it because I'd only done a wick check once, and the button was not where it was supposed to be, where it said it was going to be on the training video. So I was like, thanks for being so patient. I'm sorry it's taking so long. And she's like, honey, take all the time you need. This is my vacation from the baby.
Oh, hello. Would you like to die in the name of our Lord Jesus?
Yes. I think I might rather go blind.
I still remember that video you posted to Facebook.
Which one?
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Yes. You're welcome.
That was great.
It was you. It was 100% you.
That was 100% me.
It was I found a video on Facebook that was someone made
WIC?
a snap.
What's a WIC check?
WIC is WIC, Women, Infant, and Children's. It's basically
oh, is it kind of like food stamps?
It's kind of like food stamps, but it's literally for single moms, and it gets you bread.
Got pixel hairs all over the front of that mask.
They can't tell. It's it literally gets you like bread, milk, eggs, juice. Like there's like a list of 3 or 4 things on that you can get. Like it's like 32 ounces of cereal, 1 gallon of milk, 1 loaf of bread, or 16 ounces of yogurt.
Starla says nice mask, CPQ.
Thank you. 12 eggs, a gallon of milk. You know, something like that.
I actually need more.
Okay, dude. Okay, you're right. You're right. Guys can also have WIC, but WIC stands for it's WIC. It stands for Women, Infants, Children. But yeah, it's kind of like food stamps, except it gives you a list of things that you can buy with this check specifically.
Flamethrower, javelin, and force gun get 5% more damage. Line gun, detonator, contact beam receive 5% more damage. Items at the store are discounted 10%. Ooh. Oh, but that's the vintage suit. That costs 40,000. Found out something, guys. What's that, Starlo?
What?
Stasis bonus, stasis duration increase, stasis, and weapon bonus. Pulse rifles a 5% bonus to damage. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get that. Yeah. Oh, that's not. I don't have enough credits. That's an actual like buy suit. That's not a thing. You could. It could technically be a. It could technically be a K, and it could just be women, infant, and kids.
True. It's WIC. So.
Put club soda in ketchup and shake open it up.
Why? That's a horrible idea, Starlo.
What does that even do to it?
Okay.
I don't really care for anything else that they have in here.
Let's see, did I actually get paid? I was told I got paid on Tuesday. Did I get paid on Tuesday?
Hey, ominous. Hey, it's Ominous Watermelon. What's up?
Hey.
Do you know who Ominous Watermelon is?
I know of them. I don't remember their real name, but
It's somebody who we've had on stream before,
I know.
playing Jackbox.
I know. I don't remember people's real names anymore.
They're hosting a Halloween party soon.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey.
And let's buy one more double.
I'm
health
used
kit.
to her being called Silver Pen.
Yeah, it's Silver Pen. But we came up with the name Ominous Watermelon because I had gotten what was it? It was Grandia 3, I think. I had an emulator running Grandia 3, and we were playing it one day. And the opening cinematic has a dude that's in a race who holds up a water so Grandia 3, like the mode of travel is planes, and so there's a plane race going on. And in Grandia 3, this Dick Dastardly looking dude pulls out a watermelon, and he has this really Grandia 1, yeah, Grandia, I believe, yes. Yeah, it was Grandia 3, I think it was. It was either 2 or 3, I can't remember which one it was, but it was a Grandia. And dude holds up a watermelon and has this Dick Dastardly look on his face, and we were just like, that is one ominous watermelon. And so I was just like, that is like the greatest screen name you could possibly create for somebody. Oh boy.
Blocking the transport
I think I need to change masks again.
Why?
Because it's on the inside too.
Nitrogen trichloride. Those exploded.
Pixel hairs everywhere.
Perfect.
Oh shit, I just have an infinite supply of these things. So then can I just blow this shit up?
There's pixel hairs inside this one too. Like they haven't even been on the floor since you washed them, have they?
Not that I know
Like
of.
that's how bad pet hair gets. That's why I have to change my clothes when I come home if Balefire's still up. I should use a cigarette, like a real cigarette.
Boom.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
We're moving again. We'll wait for you up ahead.
All right, I see you. I'll meet you there.
I bought 280 rounds for my rifle.
Oh, I also found out what my schedule was this upcoming rest of the week. So I told my person that I was interviewing with, hey, for the next month, I have already made, what's the word, prior commitments at these dates and times. And she's like, okay, yeah, we'll accommodate that. And I told her that I needed to be off by 6 on Saturday, that I work until 8.
What's happening Saturday that we need to be off again?
It was Tiffany's party. I told her I'd be there, but now I won't get there till 9.
Haha, contact beam.
At least I get off work at 6 on Friday.
Naps are amazing, but when you take them, you can't sleep later. So like FML. That's why I don't take naps.
One time, I stayed up all night so that I could fix my sleep schedule so I could go to sleep at a normal time the next night. And I couldn't stay awake all day, so I laid down for 45 minutes and couldn't sleep that night. 45 minutes.
Boom. Die. Die, you commie fuck. Aim for the joints. That's all you gotta do. The contact beam makes this much easier than it should be, by any stretch of the word. It helps if I hit. There we go. So like 12 a.m. I don't have any caffeine. You gonna drop another big guy on me, or is that it? What do I do? actually don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That? No, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Huh. B. Ha, there we go. Well, I died because I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing.
Whoops. Yeah, it wasn't very helpful. I was not paying attention whatsoever.
Today I was caffeineless, so I have been tired AF. RIP. This is my save point. Let's see here. Did I buy already? Okay, I've purchased already, but my inventory's got all this shit in it. Let's sell this. And I could actually use, more... Got a decent amount of contact beam. I actually need more line racks. If I can afford them.
I have a feeling that my job is also going to be like, not wanting to work with the availabilities I gave them in general. Because,
well, they're, like, any place that's desperate is just gonna schedule you for...
Whenever they want.
Well, not just whenever they want, but whatever they feel like they can get away with.
Yeah. So they said, what time do you need to be off on these dates? And I was like, because they said, because I checked for afternoon, and I did not check for evening. They were like, so what time do you think you need to be off? And I was like, all 3 of those days, I would like to be off at 6 o'clock. And I work till 7 today.
Yeah, that kind of shit just happens. It's the problem of working somewhere that really needs people.
Mm-hmm.
The benefit to working somewhere that really needs people is that, hey, they really need you, and so your job is very secure. Yeah, your job is very secure.
Unless I really suck at it, I'm gonna have this job. And they actually have health, dental, and vision. So if I get full time, then I'll have that. And if I work there for part-time long enough, I'm supposed to get, you know, like a low-level health, dental, vision insurance.
Look out! There's more coming from holes in the wall.
I mean, I don't want to work there forever, but I mean, you know, might end up be what happens because my fucking
Yes.
my fucking dumbass decided to be,
at a grocery store.
yeah, my fucking dumbass decided to be a theater major because I thought any bachelor's degree would get me a job. I was horribly wrong.
That quick 2-shot though.
Be nice, be nice.
Contact beam, best weapon for fighting boss monsters. If you can get the aim right, it's just 2 shots and you're done. Going into acting is not as easy as just telling somebody go into acting.
Yeah. I still have to have a job even if I was an actor.
Yeah, that's the other thing is acting is a very, very unstable career. Most actors, you know, that are not the super duper famous actors, similar to like doing Let's Play and stuff, like most actors
unless you know someone, you're not gonna be famous.
I would say unless you have some sort of crazy big break that makes no sense, like shit's not gonna work out for you the way that you think it will.
I also didn't realize how expensive existing was. But you know, it also costs a lot of money to die, so I really don't have much of a choice. I'm pretty sure going into a cryotonic state would also be really expensive.
Yeah, just freezing yourself. Not to mention if you froze yourself, unless you somehow made it into like a utopian world where everything was perfect. Any skills that you had being a nothing. I would say any skills you had from the the 21st century in whatever century you might wake up would be almost entire. Like I could almost immediately tell you they'd be worthless.
Yeah.
So it'd be even harder to get any money then. Your only benefit would be if somehow we made it to a point where
just send me into the sun. You guys want to do more research about what happens to a frozen human body when they're sent into space? Just send me into space. What's going on with your hair?
It's a game from 2011.
You're right. You're right.
At this point, it's all just dead weight.
Isaac, what did he mean? What did he mean when he said dead weight?
He's using the solar beam. We gotta stop the transport now.
He's using the solar beam. That means that we've got a turn to prepare before the actual attack hits, unless it's a sunny day.
There's no track to get across on.
Back us up. Back us up to the station.
What? Why?
Just do it, Ellie. Hurry. The Ishimura. If the gravity tethers are still functional, I can...
You can snag Govsec and drag it back? Isaac, this is ridiculous.
If I can line the tracks up just for a few seconds, you should be able to get the transport across. Stay ready. And take care of Strauss.
Stay ready.
Isaac, no. This is a really bad idea.
Everything
My
I do
entire
is
life is a bad idea.
Yeah, stick around. I'm full of bad ideas. Isaac is the best.
Yep. I want more spoops. We're getting into real, actual shit now.
Spoops will happen.
Not a whole bunch in a row like the last couple of episodes. Now we're getting into the real storyline.
There's gonna be spoops. There's a section of story, and we're gonna get into the spoops.
Okay.
Hey, I was an extra in a film in Beham last month, though. That's
Fair.
pretty cool. I know someone who was a child model.
Cool.
She had to postpone her modeling career because she lost her baby teeth, and they didn't want a model that did not have a full set of teeth.
Ah.
So until she until she had all of her adult teeth, she had to give up her modeling career in like however old we were.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Depending on what she's modeling for, if it's like JCPenney or something, having less teeth, I feel like missing teeth would.
It's an endearing trait versus, you know, whatever trumped up like bullshit they probably have that like 6-year-old doing.
Yeah.
Like having some missing teeth is a humanizing feature that I think a lot of people could
It's
actually
adorable, and those moms are gonna want to shop at JCPenney.
Also, that was also like, you know, in the 90s when models were not supposed to be humans.
Fair.
Models were supposed to be goddesses.
Fair.
Look, I'll contact you soon.
And so showing any amount of flaw back then, which even today, like showing any amount of flaw is dangerous if you're looking at modeling. I want to see if I can't save up credits and buy the suit that gives my pulse rifle better damage, because
That's
the
why
pulse
I
rifle's
haven't
really
bought
good.
any egg incubators in Pokemon Go for a while.
Why?
I'm trying to save up for the next box they have. That's gonna have like 3 egg incubators and other stuff for $480 for coins. Pardon me.
Gravity and life support on reserve power. Primary systems offline. Main centrifuge offline for repairs.
That means that we...
That's what I thought.
What?
The gravity centrifuge is under repair. I'm gonna have to go down to engineering. This should be interesting.
Is it safe?
You know what my favorite part about this entire series is?
What?
Isaac is not a soldier.
No.
Isaac is an engineer, but that's why he can do all the shit that he does. Is like he was not just some gung-ho bastard with a gun. Like, he's smart. He understands what's going on.
Yeah.
And he can fix shit that's broken. Like, it's not like fixing things is easier. Like, fixing things is not as easy as they make it seem in like every show ever.
Yeah.
So the idea that Isaac can come in and just be like, by the way, I'm fixing shit, makes sense because he's a fucking engineer. It was his job to fix shit. I have a feeling this is going to be a fight elevator, but I'm not entirely sure because it's very confined quarters. Usually they try to make the elevator at least a little bit bigger if they're going to do a fight elevator with it. We've got a bench here, and I've got some neurosuits, so we might use this as a chance to upgrade some of our weapons.
Yeah.
Or we could upgrade our rig suit a little bit, huh?
This is good here. I wish they did pumpkin spice.
Belgian white is pretty good.
I wish they did the pumpkin spice one again this year.
I'm sure they have, I just haven't looked.
I mean, I haven't seen them anywhere. I always walk through the beer aisle just in case, and I never see it. Of like, you know, of places that I go that have a beer aisle.
I should definitely reload. I should definitely increase the reload of my contact beam. I want to keep one neuromod in check, or are they called neuromods? I don't think that's the actual word for them. Because neuromods are from Prey. They're nodes. Power nodes, that's what they're called. Not neuromods. It's a good name.
It's a very good name. It's funny.
But yeah. Fallout VR was fun earlier today. I've been having a lot of fun with that. The first time that I played it, like I picked it up. First off, I picked it up because this was also like early on. I'd grabbed a bunch of stuff and I was ready to do things. And I picked it up when it was on like a 40% off sale.
Mm-hmm.
If it hadn't been, I wouldn't have picked it up because full price is $60, and fuck that, I'm not paying $60 for a game I wasn't even sure was going to run correctly on my computer. But I paid like $30, $35 for it, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time that I picked it up, it was atrocious. I could not play it at all. Everything was broken and busted. But the more time that I spent with it, and the more I got used to it and tweaked the performance on it to fit my computer, the better it played.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where now I can play it almost flawlessly. And let me tell you, playing that game in VR is drastically different than playing it in person. I'm supposed to be going that way, so I'm going down the Spook Road. The Spook Road will lead me to treasures. Never mind, the Spook Road will not lead me to treasures. It'll lead me to a dead end with a little bit of ammo in it.
Not treasures up, but it's a treasure.
Yeah. I mean, two line barrel ammo or whatever it is, line ammo, line gun, line racks. That's what they're called. They're called racks. That's the ammo type for the line gun. 2 racks is like $2,000, so that just saved me $2,000 worth of ammo purchases. They definitely made the plasma rifle stronger in this version, though, because the plasma rifle was fucking worthless in the first game. Surprised a spook hasn't happened in a bit. Feel like there haven't been enough spooks lately. Oh well. I say that, and then they hand me the darkest, let's say the darkest, like, least inhabited hallway I've ever seen in a Dead Space game.
I'm supposed to get paid on Tuesday, but I didn't pay anything yesterday.
Are you supposed to get paid every Tuesday or every other Tuesday?
I was told it was every Tuesday. If I don't get anything by next Tuesday, I'm gonna say something. That's amazing.
I think I gave you stasis, and that reminds me, I should probably use stasis on those guys.
Probably.
Because that would allow me to line my shots up a lot faster. Yeah, they're giving me a lot of stasis in this room, so I should probably be stasising as soon as I can.
Yeah, the only money I have gained in the past few days is when I transferred $30 into my account to buy things on Amazon. I felt comfortable doing that because I thought I was getting paid.
I got a refund for one of my thingies, so if you need to take some of your money back, you can.
No, it's okay. I mean, I have plenty of money for now. I just hope I get paid the money that I do, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go through the paperwork to be like, hey, either I put the numbers in wrong or you're sending it to the wrong place.
Not that bothered to blow them up, but apparently it didn't.
Missed.
I don't know that it missed. I think it just didn't blow them up the way that I thought it would.
Yeah. Another one I thought you passed. Another thingy.
No, I think that's just a flashlight.
My apologies.
No, you're fine. You're usually better at finding stuff than I am because I'm busy paying attention to the actual game parts. So if you see something like
Something glowing.
Yeah, I feel
like it needs to be glowing.
Yeah, I feel like you might actually be able to catch that faster than me.
Like, Paladin, you need to listen. She said turn off the oxygen to kill the fire.
I figured that out on my own without her having to tell me.
She already told you, and then you ran around. You didn't know what to do.
Yeah, but then I figured it out based off of context clues, which I think is a better indicator than having some game mechanic tell you, hey, by the way, turn off the oxygen, when you could just go, there's a fire in here, and these things are very clearly powering the O2 circulators. Maybe if we turn them off, the fire will die because fire requires O2 to survive.
Fair.
I don't need stasis right now. I actually have a couple of things of stasis.
Okay,
I need to reload all my guns, though.
Safe, but I'm on my way to the centrifuge.
Just be careful.
I'll call you when it's online.
Let's say just about all of my guns are out of ammo because I was just rapid switching between them. I only have 6 line it. What?
I'm ready to get another work shirt. I only have 1. The other 2 are supposed to be coming in the mail.
See, that's why I'm glad our work was just like some. Well, did you have to pay for your shirts?
No.
Okay, so that's the difference. Is we got 2 work shirts. Like whenever I was first hired, we got 2 work shirts that like had the logo for the company on it, and we didn't have to pay for them.
Right.
The company has since switched over to basically like, oh, just wear whatever shirt that's like blue, gray, black, or white.
Yeah.
Just so long as it's like just so long as it's appropriate.
At least business.
And what I'll say, what that means is, we get to wear whatever we want, which to some people is better than wearing like some whatever corporate ass shirt that they had available at the time. But to people like me, that means I have to spend money on work clothes.
Yeah. Where I'm working, I get 2 work shirts at the beginning. I'm technically getting 3 because the t-shirt that we're supposed to be wearing right now is like a temporary thing.
Oh, as so like an ad, basically.
Yeah, it's an ad. So I got the t-shirt, then I got the 2 red polos, and every year I work there, I get 1 additional shirt every single year I work there for like an additional red polo every year I work there.
I like that our shirts are blue and gray. Like those are the those are the colors that I get to wear. Especially because it meant that like I could literally just get the cheapest $5 like George brand Walmart shirts. They feel nice and they are $5.
Love your little bun. It's so cute.
This suit upgrades the power of my pulse rifle. And the helmet looks like a million times cooler. Look how badass that looks.
That's really cool.
This is where we start getting into what a lot of people know of as the more classic, like the classic style suits are the classic style suits are the old engineering rigs, right? But as time goes on, he basically almost immediately switches over into the Paladin bun is best bun.
Be cute.
Might be gone by the new year. I gotta look more professional somehow.
I know. You're graduating in December or May?
May. No, I still got like another 4 classes that I need to take.
Oh.
I definitely need more pulse rounds. And I need more health kits. I cannot afford a large med pack, but I can afford a medium and a small health pack. And I don't have enough energy, enough money to get more contact energy, so I just need to save my contact beam for fights where it really matters. I've got the upgrade to my pulse rifle, so I'm just gonna buy a shit ton of pulse rifle ammo.
Oh, so I didn't think about this, but so like if you work in a restaurant or work somewhere where you serve alcohol, you're not allowed to serve alcohol until you're 20 or 21, depending on where you are, or you get a license. But you can be any age to sell alcohol at a grocery store because they're all closed beverages.
Yep. But yeah, see how my rig's health indicator is like much more like almost bulbous on my back?
Yes.
This becomes the more traditional rig suit that we see going forward.
Cool.
These are the style of rig suit that a lot more people try to emulate.
Ew.
Because they can hide a lot of their electronics. They can hide a lot of their electronics in the big bulbous part to make the actual health indicator.
Very cool.
And people that are especially fancy will take the time to make it so that they can actually selectively turn off the individual LEDs for each section of the health to make their health drop.
Very cool.
The hardest part there would be getting multicolored LEDs so that as your health drops, you know, it changes from yellow to red, how it normally goes.
Yeah.
It goes like blue to yellow to red as time goes on.
Pretty cool though.
I would love to make an Isaac Clarke rig suit at some point in time, but it's just...
It's not plausible right now.
It's not plausible, it's not feasible, and it's...
Feasible, that's the word.
It's a shit ton of work.
Yeah.
Like, it is so much work to make one of these. If I had the money, I'd rather buy it, but even then, like, I'm just like...
That's $1,000 or so.
Yeah,
or
this is definitely like a hot, like, to get a good one like this.
Here we go, get ready for fights, Paladin.
Yep.
It's fighty time. Yeah, that's right. Keep moving, keep moving. You never know, you never know.
We're in a decontamination room right now,
Oh.
so...
I thought that things were gonna come.
Well, I'm sure they are.
Decontamination complete.
Okay. Okay. That was weird.
I think we've been in that room before, because we're on the Ishimura now, so...
Yeah.
Technically, we should be able to start, well, it's been a year, so we're not going to recognize any of it, but we're technically retreading areas that we visited in the past.
Okay. I mean, we're not gonna recognize it, or he's not gonna recognize it.
I don't think we're going to recognize it.
Okay.
I say that specifically because it's been a year since we played the game.
Yeah.
Ab.
Fuck you, haha. Kick him.
Stomp.
Stomp, kick, whatever. Destroy him with your foot. Destroy him with your foot, Daddy.
I was already busted, so he didn't even drop any, like, things.
Big boy. Get the big boy, Paladin. Get the enemy!
Coming from both directions, which is a problem.
Let's all get it.
What are you doing?
Making a mess.
What did you just spill?
I spilled beer on your carpet.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to move this cord out of my way. It was bothering my foot.
That's the cord for your stuff or the cord for my my VR?
So. I gotta go get more paper towels.
I love that you had pre-gotten paper towels because you were like, I'm gonna make a mess, so I'm gonna make sure that
No, I thought I was gonna make a mess on my hands with that greasy ass chicken.
You should really start preparing for the inevitable mess you make with whatever drink you're drinking that night. You make mead IPAs one time. Made a really shitty beer. You don't make a mead IPA. That doesn't make sense. It sounds like somebody who just took an IPA and shoved a bunch of honey in it. Which, to be honest, mead is easier to make than an IPA. I've done the research into making mead before. Yeah. Oh, hello. Where are you running? Where are you running? Where are you running?
Hey, you guys, when they legalize marijuana, this point in time is going to be called the marijuana prohibition.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Well, actually, it's already got a name. It's called the War on Drugs.
No, it's the marijuana prohibition.
I don't think people are going to call it that.
It's
I think
marijuana prohibition, Paladin.
As somebody who's been taking marketing and design classes, the War on Drugs is going to be much more remembered than anybody trying to call it marijuana prohibition.
Marijuana prohibition.
We already had a prohibition, so calling something else another prohibition is not going to work
But that's
very well.
basically what it is.
It doesn't matter
Marijuana
what it is.
prohibition.
It doesn't matter what it is. It matters what it gets remembered by. And marijuana prohibition is not what it's been called this entire time, so nobody's going to change the name to it. Prohibition was called Prohibition during Prohibition. So this is the War on Drugs, and it'll be continued to call that because that's the term that stuck.
The war on drugs, did you mean racism?
Actually, it was the war. It was actually created by the textile industry against hemp. It was not originally a racist thing.
Okay,
it has since
now
become that.
It's a racist
I was saying, it has since become that, but when it was originally created, the war on drugs was actually the war on the textile industry.
Yeah.
Because as it turned out, like, damn,
Hemp can be used for
I was saying,
anything.
damn, could hemp just be used for everything? And it was cheap and easy to make.
Fabrics, medicines, ropes.
Yep.
I forgot.
It could be
food,
Yeah.
lotion.
Pain medication. It could be used for fucking anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I have to make a
It's a
path.
miracle plant.
And people did not like the idea of there being a miracle plant.
It's
So
impossible to overdose on marijuana.
The
Sure, you'll feel like shit, but it's impossible to overdose.
the quote unquote war on drugs, the reason that it has existed has changed from year to year.
Fair.
When it was originally created, it was the textile industry trying to get rid of hemp.
Yeah.
And so they found out that pot could be used as a narcotic, and they got rid of it. Later on, it was used mostly as a way to incarcerate young black men. After that, it is still used as that for a decent amount because that's not going to go away anytime soon. But simultaneously,
It makes Mexicans thirst for white blood.
simultaneously though, it is now used as a way to prevent or to make sure that people stay on the highly addictive drugs that
That cost a lot more money.
yeah, that pharmaceutical companies give you.
Kill Big Farm.
Yeah, big pharma exists on getting people hooked to drugs that they probably don't need and could easily replace with some form of I don't want to activate it yet.
Hey, you know all of those side effects? You're taking more drugs. So, like, I take drugs, right? I have side effects from those drugs. So I take more drugs. You know what I could replace all of those medicines with without side effects that make me take more drugs? Drugs!
Yeah,
Drugs.
the illegal ones.
Yeah.
Basically, the whole system's fucked, and there's and the people to blame are the people that have a
The rich people are to blame.
yeah the people that have a reason to make a profit on what's currently out there are the people that are going to be making the profit on what currently exists in the market.
Don't we have, like, an off-brand EpiPen now? Finally. Because they didn't renew the thing in time.
Really? It won't work unless all the cooling tubes are connected.
I don't know that we do. I know for a long time, there was a drug that cancer patients, it was either cancer patients or AIDS patients, I can't remember who, had to take, like they had to take it to alleviate the side effects. And as it turned out, like, one of the things that they had to take it to alleviate the side effects, and somebody bought the rights to make, like, to be the only people that produced it, jacked the price up. I mean, you've heard of Martin Scully, right?
Fuck that guy.
This is what he did. He basically just jacked the price up on it because he was like, hey, by the way, this is a generic drug that was gifted to humanity, so there's no reason that we can't privatize it. Jack the price up and make millions. It was AIDS. So then suddenly, these people with a life-threatening illness
Have to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars
they have to
to survive.
They went from paying pennies on the dollar, which was already because of the effect of their because of the effect of what they needed was already costing them so much, and then it became impossible for some people, and so it made more sense for them just to find out the cheapest way to die than it was to continue living.
Yeah.
It was easier for them to find out the cheapest way to die.
If I die, you guys better not embalm me. If I'm not found for 3 days, it's gonna be a closed casket. Do not spend the money to embalm me. What's the point? Sure, feel free to put cute put some nice blush on me, nice pretty lipstick, but like if I die, what's the point of embalming me? You're gonna bury me within 3 days.
Oh,
a freezer could do the best. A freezer could do the same job.
We just had PTSD from what happened that happened in the first game. Remember that? When the thing jumped out of this thing and then like grabbed us?
That was terrifying.
Or no, that's right, this hole right here. The arm grabbed us from there and it dragged us forward when we had to kill it in the game.
Yep,
Ellie, I've got the centrifuge online. I'm heading back towards the tram station.
Okay, I've almost got us disconnected from the mag rail. Keep me posted.
I like that you can hear the other dude just rambling. Just rambling in the background.
It's a nice touch that they added in there.
Decontamination initializing.
Again?
Alright, this time we're gonna fucking go.
Yeah, see him. See that motherfucker.
This time we're gonna come to blows.
Alright, let's go, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck you. Let's go.
Bam!
I see you, motherfucker. I see you. I dare you. I dare you to come in here. I dare you, little shit. There we go. That's right.
That's what you get.
I told you. I dared you. And you did it anyway. Like a dumbass.
Oh, hello. The problem is this fucking mist makes it impossible to see wherever they're jumping from. Yeah, I'm sure it is, but simultaneously, like, it's really annoying that I can't tell where I'm getting attacked from.
Why does decontamination take so long?
That could have gone better, but it could have gone worse.
True, true.
Go ahead and refill my stasis really quick. Claim my just rewards from the guys that I've killed.
Hadn't been Cotton Eye Joe.
Hadn't been Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Look at all that grape jelly.
Where did you go? Where did you come
I'm making
from?
wine. I'm making wine. See? Stomping the grapes. This guy has grapes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Did you get all of it?
Yeah, I got everything that I could from him.
Isaac, Strauss is starting to worry me.
Starting? Honey.
I would never. Because you haven't taken the step. Put down the screwdriver. Step 3.
Yeah! Strauss! Ellie!
Strauss put down the screwdriver. Awesome. Now we'll get those credits?
Yeah, I got them. I went back for them. Think I'm gonna leave money sitting on the table?
True.
I've got so much fucking plasma cutter ammo.
That's beautiful.
We should really start using this gun a little bit more.
I don't know how we both thought of Cotton Eye Joe.
It was because it was a stomping.
I know, but like, we both just happened to think of Cotton Eye Joe for the. There are so many other stomping songs.
Yeah, but are there any of them that are better than Cotton Eye Joe?
That's fair. Cotton Eye Joe got played twice at our prom. At our senior prom. Let me correct that. Yeah, senior prom. Didn't get played at junior prom. Got played twice at senior prom.
All Stars by Smash Mouth got played at our senior prom.
That's amazing. I think.
Oh no, I didn't go to my senior prom. I went to my girlfriend's senior prom, which was from Caledonia, not from where I grew up in New Hope.
Caledonia. Kayla was my date for senior prom. Did I tell you she unfriended me?
Yeah, I know.
I'm still sad about it. Like, I'm very sad about it. Like, I know she sided against me for the thing, but, like, still hurts. Should I still send her? I think I'm still gonna write happy birthday on her wall, though. Because I care. Because I still like her.
All-Star is playing on your teacher speakers in class.
It's amazing.
You know the greatest part about All-Star is, first off, that's cool. The fact that the logo's like glow in the dark.
That is cool.
Only when there's like a little bit of light showing on it, though.
That's so cool.
But
Maybe it's just reflective.
the reason that All-Star got as meme heavy as it was, and this is true for any song that shows up in anything, like any song that has become a meme, they almost always become memes because they're good songs that people remember.
They're really good, so people like Bring Me to Life
by Evanescence.
By Evanescence is a really good song. It's so good that people kept making AMVs to it.
Yeah.
And so now it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And then it became the joke that every song that was in every AMV ever was Bring Me to Life. Or you just added that shit to like whatever you wanted to.
Or Every Time We Touch too, especially Every Time We Touch.
Wait, no, I went the wrong way. Yeah, I went down.
Have I told you guys how I'm really glad that Boku no Hero didn't come out in 2011 or 2012? Because we would see hundreds and hundreds of Todoroki AMVs to Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. And I'm so glad that it did not come out.
AMV stands for Animated Music Video.
Yeah, people do a lot of favorite characters or a lot of characters that they ship.
My favorite current AMVs are literally any heavy metal song to literally any fight scene from Goblin Slayer. That shit is just choice.
I want more chicken. I don't need more chicken.
But yeah, literally any song from Goblin Slayer. Oh, look at him run from the little things! The little things go! Go, little things, go!
Oh my god, here he comes!
Stop it.
Okay, bitch, fuck you.
Are you proud of me? This is my stasis.
I'm so proud of you.
Favorite AMZ is Star Bomb. I choose you to die. That's... I guess that technically counts, but usually...
I'm a star bomb.
So, AMVs... That's just an... That's an actual animated music video. AMVs are almost always music videos that are made by taking an animation that does not pertain to the original like music, and then adding the music to it. So like if you've ever seen like a Down with the Sickness during like a Naruto fight, or another really good one is the Night Magi, which is the Nightman dubstep remix put to fight scenes from Madoka Magica.
That's amazing.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
I was saying like you've seen it. It is amazing.
Hey,
Lord Bjorn.
I'm
turning the noob.
I'm headed to the bridge now to activate the gravity tethers.
I feel like I'm doing a decent job. I've got the guns. I know what I'm doing.
And I pretend to care.
Shutting down.
Do I pretend?
I may not be playing on a hardcore, and I may not be doing as like.
We play on normal because we like to enjoy our games. Oh god damn it.
We play on normal because challenge is still important. We play on normal because while challenge is important,
we don't want to play the same scene 20 times.
Yeah, I was saying like we're in the entertainment business. And playing the same 30 seconds of a video game 12 for 12 hours is not fun for me.
Or anyone watching us.
If I were a Dead Space streamer, then yes, playing. Ooh, this is cool looking. Look at all the splooge.
That's either blood or semen. Yeah.
Look at all the splooge. It's like a fucking
Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, I was about to say MC Escher, but MC Escher does not make sense with Jackson Pollock.
It's Star-Lord's spaceship.
Oh, there's a bag on the ceiling.
Didn't he say something about that in one of his lines in the second movie?
I can't remember.
And one of the movies, I'm pretty sure he said something about don't use the black light. It'll look like a Jackson Pollock painting in
I'm
here.
sure he did. If he did, he probably said it in the first movie.
Fair.
But simultaneously, like, I enjoyed those movies thoroughly, but they are 100% popcorn cinema to me.
Fair.
Like they're
not one of those things you want to watch over and over and over again. That's something that you watch it and you love it.
Yeah, but you
don't want to keep watching it because it'll ruin it.
Oh shit! You know what this area is?
What?
This is the
area.
cryogenic zone.
That's the area. Yeah. Blow him up.
I'll let him get it once or twice. Sorry, sir, but I'm gonna need you to stop that. Right the fuck out. How am I looking on ammo right now?
I'm
good.
a star bomb. I love that song so much. And I don't even like the song legitimately. I just like it because of the every high gets faster video.
Yeah. That was... We lost our fucking shit during that.
did.
And that was also... Wasn't that also the same night that we...
That was the night we discovered Seth Everman.
Yeah, Seth Everman. There's some weird shit that we found on accident, like Jason Paradise. Jason Paradise is one of those ones that you showed me because you were like, look at this funny Doug Dimmadome video, and I have now since seen just about every single meme video he's ever put out because they're hilarious, every last one of them. Where?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking about the video.
I'm saying who, where, because
I'm gonna put it in your Discord. Then everyone on your Discord has to see it.
Put it in the link dump.
Okay, link dump.
I created a brand new section of the stream, which is dedicated to if there's like a link that we want to post to something. If it's a song, it should go in music, but if it's something that we mention on stream, it should go in the link dump.
Okay.
So like anytime we mention something that we want somebody to see, rather than posting it in general chat, it should go to the link dump.
Okay. Unless it's something someone wants immediately.
Even then, like, they can always just go onto the Discord and find the link dump.
That's cool.
The Discord is posted in the description on, like, everything. Except for Facebook.
Why the fuck does it say Alvin and the Chipmunks the Squeakquel? What? What?
What? Still.
Probably because it gets so fast.
It gets very fast and it's hilarious. Where am I supposed to be going? Definitely from here, but where? Here.
Wait, you had never heard this song before I played this video for you, did you?
I've heard it since then.
Like before, the first time I ever showed you this video.
Oh yeah, no, I had not heard the song before I had watched the meme version of it.
They can't hear it, don't worry.
Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom really quick.
Okay.
Entertain our guests.
I have no fucking way to entertain you. I'm not funny. Man, believe in my smell? Fuck is that supposed to mean, Paladin? Nama. Nothing funny happened at work. How much penises were Paladin? I can't make up something that dumb. Yes. And I'm really tired. He asked me if I'd ever been to an improv class. Yes, and that shit. Hey, look, he's back. Did you wash your hands? Wash your fucking hands, Paladin. It's important. It's flu season. It's flu season.
I don't get the flu.
That doesn't mean I won't get the flu from the fucking mutation it gets in you. Just because you don't get the flu doesn't mean you're not a carrier. And if you carry it, it mutates. And anyone who's gotten the vaccine also has a chance of getting it from your mutated ass virus.
What if I'm truly immune though? What if I kill the virus as soon as it touches me?
Kill the virus as soon as it touches me. Go fuck yourself, Paladin.
What I'm asking is, what if I'm Ellie from The Last of Us?
You're not Ellie from The Last of Us, Paladin.
I don't know. I also like girls.
Most people like girls, Paladin.
Because girls are the greatest.
Girls are the greatest. Now sit your ass down and play some fucking video games.
I'm also a prolific zombie killer.
I'm also a prolific zombie killer.
We're going to this now, are we?
Are we?
Ah, the classic fallback. Ooh, ammo. And a shit ton of blood.
Turn back around!
What?
It's a wet floor sign!
Yeah, the caution wet floor sign. This shit looks like something that, like, there's wet floor signs all over the place, and this just looks like this shit out of, like, Viscera cleanup detail.
Dead. Oh my goodness, so, the second year I was at Comic-Con, the first year it was at, Birmingham, right? Should we wait for this person to stop talking?
Oh, should we just wait for her? It's like, this is supposed to be the most traumatic thing, like, he's got PTSD and shit's happening to him, he's got dementia, everything's fucked up, we're like, oh, well, can we just wait for this to finish? Like, you're having a moment, Isaac, I understand, this looks cool. Seeing all the shit, like, reflected on him.
It all comes down to just one middle thing.
Did I leave yet?
Yeah. Apparently, I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck.
You said Comic-Con, first year in Birmingham.
Yeah, what you said reminded me of these two, like, they were super fucking creepy, but they had really hilarious cosplays. So they were both, like, you know, big burly guys, they, you know, next to you guys.
Yeah.
They were both wearing denim overalls and dirty, disgusting white t-shirts. Their overalls were dirty and disgusting and gross, and they had shovels. One of them had, like, a shovel, and one of them had, like, a push broom. And I asked them who they were, and they said, oh, we're the guys that clean up after the Digimon battles.
After the Digimon battles?
We clean up the shit after the Digimon battles.
That's great.
It was hilarious.
You know there's a video game about this, right?
About cleaning up shit after the Digimon battles?
Not necessarily Digimon, but Viscera Cleanup Detail is an actual video game. And the idea is that you come in after whatever, like, big bloody battle where all the, like, blood splatters and monster bits are everywhere. And it's your job to come in and clean up the place.
Huh. Cool.
And
sounds
so, like,
shitty.
It's actually a good game, but it's a good game, but it's hilarious because,
That
like...
sounds bad.
Why are you doing this? Stop it.
Okay.
It's not even registering on the mics right now because you're basically wearing a pop filter.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's not blowing straight into it.
We both have pop filters, but one of these days I want to get the pop, like... Oh, the little guy? Ah, that's fair. Instant kill. No. Yes, I sure hope I'm not. That has all of my school stuff in it right now. A good game is Minecraft, but you only farm. So you're... I was gonna say, so Stardew Valley. Speaking of, we do need to eventually play the co-op back. The co-op's been out for a while, it's just not on Switch. It's on PC only. Now, it's on PC only, and we would actually have to buy you a copy. But we could... I will eventually. Oh, you're telling the audience to buy CPQ a copy? CPQ would like a copy of Stardew Valley so that we can play Stardew together on stream. I just build villages, farm, trade, and explore. That's literally Stardew Valley. Also, there's dating people having babies. Those are all aspects of Stardew Valley.
Yeah, he's warm and snuggly.
More like he's too sleepy to defend himself.
Exactly. I'll let him out when he wakes up. He's going for a big boy, yes. I mean, we laid like this for a good 3 minutes the other day. He's awake now. Say hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. For now. Lie down. Hey. Hi, Stream. Hello. Look at those little feet. Look at those little feet. Love him. He's my son. Yes, it's a big yawn. That's a big yawn. Sniff? You need to sniff? You sniff. Say hi. Hi, Stream. Hi, Stream. Hi. Alright. Goodbye, bye, Stream. I'll go back and lay down where we like.
Aha! There was a reason I saved a power node. Free shit room.
Better? I covered him. What a cutie. Turn around real quick. He's got his little feet crossed. It's so cute.
My favorite is when he does the thing where he stretches up and he lays his head down and falls asleep like this.
It's so cute. I love when he does that. No. Gotta go get my drink.
Yeah. That is the thing you gotta do. I'm Yoshi. Could you imagine if Dead Space, I keep calling this game Dark Souls. Could you imagine if Dead Space came out like just a couple years ago, or just like like it was still coming out just right now, and they made a VR game?
That'd be pretty cool.
How fucked up would VR Dead Space be? She's being very mean to Isaac and making him think about her being a necromorph. And she's trying to make him feel super depressed to kill himself. Because then he'll become a necromorph.
Bro.
Because, spoiler, that is revealed in Dead Space 3.
Dead Space VR would cause mental damage.
I don't know. There's plenty of horror games in VR.
True.
You'll just never catch me playing one. There's a certain amount I can take, but shit right in front of your face, like, no thank you.
Entering zero gravity.
Like, if there was a way where, like, you could play...
I recognize some of these areas, and it's really cool. Remember, because this is where the tram shows up.
If there's a way you could play VR without having to wear the VR helmet, I would 100% wear the helmet, and you could play. I'd be 100% up for that.
That would make you physically sick.
How? Why?
Because...
I'd be the one in control of everything except the hands.
Well, I guess I just... there's very few ways where you can be in control of everything but the hands, and also be in control of where you're moving.
Oh,
so
fair.
I would end up being the one who has there's maybe an obvious one there.
Fuck that baby too.
I'm just not paying attention to the enemies in this area.
There's another baby.
Yeah, I kind of just sped through the area and I was not paying attention to the fact that there were a bunch of small children attacking.
Yeah. Lots of children.
Where? Oh, there you are.
I mean, so how did so many people have babies before this thing happened? There's no way that many people had babies before this happened. Unless this has turned into The Giver, where they're literally just birth moms who their like entire purpose in life is to create babies and be pampered. There's no way there's this many babies. Like, if you are on a space station and you have not made it to your new home planet, you are probably not allowed to get pregnant. Because resources are you only have so many resources. Is that not like a thing?
To a certain degree.
I feel like you would not.
So these people are not colonizers, though. The Ishimura was a military/mining vessel.
Okay, so then why the fuck are there so many babies?
Because there was an entire community that lived on the asteroid they were mining.
Okay, fair. But still,
Also,
like there are limited resources, aren't there?
Who's to say that since necromorphs are necromorphs, who's to say that they couldn't just, you know, make the babies out of unborn fetuses / anything at all?
Fair.
I'm not saying that makes any sense.
They make their own babies,
almost,
maybe.
I was saying, but like, they're...
While they have control of a human body.
I say necromorphs are literally just made out of whatever organic matter that is available to them.
Fair. Do you think that if they could control, like if two of them were controlling a male and a female body,
no,
they could create? No?
No.
Because they're already dead.
They're
corpses?
already dead.
Okay. Then I have no idea.
Also,
Wash, Paladin. Look at that. Even they think you should wash.
Also, apparently, according to the motivations of what's causing this, there's no reason to.
What's the motivations causing this?
Oh yeah, because that's already happened. It is revealed in Dead Space 3 what the actual motivations are. Oh no, the store's offline.
Oh no, why is that offline?
Probably because they didn't want to store here, but they wanted to stay accurate to the actual original like
fair.
layout.
Fair.
But you know, to a certain degree, I can respect.
Yeah.
Better fucking die.
Fuck you. Damn. Good. Little shit. That's right. Kinda Joe that motherfucker.
Where?
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 Where what? Where the stream came from?
No. There's something alive in this room. But it's the sneaky spooks.
Oh,
Yeah, sneaky spooks.
yeah. Little shit. Fuck you.
Oh, but it's black sneaky spooks. Black versions of the monsters are stronger.
Fun.
Wish I had some chapstick. My lips are freaking chapped. Don't use chapstick for chapped lips.
Yeah, chapstick brand sucks.
Don't use anything. If you use anything, it fucks your lips up. They literally make the stuff in such a way that it's designed so that it gets bad for you. And that the effects of...
Use natural beeswax.
Basically.
Fine. Use natural beeswax or Vaseline.
Or don't use anything at all and just let it recover naturally.
It takes too long to recover naturally. You're in pain for too long.
I've never had chapped lips in my life. I've never used
You also don't wear a lot of lipstick in general.
Does lipstick cause chapped lips?
Lipstick dries out your skin like a motherfucker. And I like lipstick. Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees is really nice.
Burt's Bees makes it.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Didn't know that.
They're like a slightly more expensive brand of like Gerber. Maybe Oshkosh. I guess Oshkosh would have been the best. Well, no.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. That was like a thing.
Oshkosh also makes babies clothing, but Oshkosh is relatively expensive. Burt's Bees is like a middle ground between Oshkosh and Gerber.
Yeah.
And
You're not
Gerber
gonna save?
is like the cheapest. There's the same one there. I was kind of just looking around for the moment. I was
Fair.
not really.
That's fair. But you always gotta save. Always save.
Burt's Bees is my go-to chapstick. If you're gonna use chapstick, period, if you're gonna use some form of lip balm, you should use Burt's Bees, because theirs is more natural. But it's best to avoid using any at all.
Yeah.
Because the more you use, the more
dependent your skin is on outside sources of liquid.
That's why you're also not supposed to lick your lips to make them less chapped. You're just supposed to let it recover naturally. The more you lick your lips, the more other like outside sources you use, the less your body produces.
Go in there.
I can't.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I think that's a hole that existed since the first game. Remember, these were the chests from the first game.
Yeah, you already got your shit out of those, right?
Now these aren't opening, so they're not letting me get anything from them. But I remember this area did not have these boxes before. And this entire big area was the first place that you fought like the big ramming enemies.
I remember that shit. That shit was ridiculous.
That's kind of cool that they're reusing locations from the first game. But like they're making
that or
them
it's
weird.
lazy. I haven't decided.
I think it's cool because it's not lazy.
Because they've reanimated all of it.
While the design is there, everything's been retextured. They've reused the areas. There's new enemies. They paid attention. Basically, they built the world. They're reusing a location and they faithfully recreated it.
You ready?
All set. I'll wait for your
So
signal.
if we were playing like Austin's gonna be going away.
Oh,
see you later, Austin.
Bye. Have a good night. Man, are we gonna have to shoot stuff again? Because that was a stressful point.
No, I don't think so.
You remember that? I remember that shit. That was stressful. Hell.
Back here, the tracks are moving.
No, just go. I'll use one of the escape pods to meet you there. Now go.
What was the other game that was similar to this? I can never remember.
Are you talking about like enemies in space?
Yeah.
That was Prey.
Prey. I liked that game. We should play another game like Prey. Is there a Prey 2?
There's not a Prey 2, but there is Prey Dead Crash.
Let's play that one.
I've actually been working on
I
Dead
love
Crash,
that it's like, where are you going, Isaac? Where are you going, Isaac? Just like that, like, you know, the sexy stance where you.
I've actually played a Moon Crash on a Sunday Night Paladin before.
What do you mean you just lost the damn tube? What does that mean? Oh, the tube of lipstick.
I'm away. Ellie, did you make it?
Isaac, we crossed the track.
Oh,
We're coming in hot.
With a stupid mask.
Just put down the screwdriver.
I love that. Look at me. I am cute.
You just popping in and out of the webcam.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
And we die. No Dead Space 3. That's the end of the game.
Yay! Happy Halloween, guys!
The Ishtar is in great shape. I'm so lucky to be serving aboard her. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it.
Oh shit, that's why he's so pissed.
What?
Yep.
That he convinced her to do
He
this?
convinced her to get on board the Ishimura to...
Yeah! You didn't remember that?
I remembered that, but it just fully hit me like the reason he's so obsessed with all of this is because if he hadn't told her to do it, she never would have been involved.
Oh no!
And none of this would have happened with him.
Oh no.
My heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in your eye.
No! Well, Ellie's blind in at least one eye now. We gotta. Where the fuck are they?
They were on the gondola that they broke. We went to the Ishimura to use the gravity tethers to pull the line off of where the line had been broken to try and get them back to like I think to Saturn's moon base or whatever, wherever we're trying to go.
Why did we not take him with us?
Take Strauss with us? Yeah. Because Strauss is completely and totally like he would not have survived, and we need him to figure out how to stop the marker.
Yeah, well, if he kills his watch person, he's gonna die. Always pick up the bodies.
That one's for sure dead because I got to rip off his hand.
Yeah.
Though what's funny is using the plasma cutter, cutting off their hand, grabbing the hand, and then shooting it back at them.
It's wonderful.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Admittedly, that would be a cool feature of Dead Space VR, is being able to control this power just by going, oh, there's scooters here.
Hi already, damn. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The plasma cutter.
Come on, buddy.
The plasma cutter is not the strongest weapon.
This is just the base weapon.
Yeah, this is the.
That's what we have the most ammo for right now.
Yeah, this is the gun that we currently have the most ammo for DPS.
Which means we're gonna keep getting more and more ammo for it the more we use it.
Not really. It kind of like it's weird. It kind of forcibly switches out what ammo you collect.
Okay.
So by like, there's more guys now.
Come here, you little shits.
Oh, there's a bat.
Oh, I didn't kill the other
guy. Sent that fucker flying. That
beautiful
was efficient.
It was efficient. Good job, Paladin. I'm proud.
It could have been more efficient, but we killed the majority of them without spending much ammo because we just kept picking up dead parts.
Yeah.
I should probably do that more, and I bet that's what they really expect you to do in the...
Pick up dead parts because they told you about it? Stick!
Well, not just dead parts in general, but like
stick.
Pick up deadly objects that you could toss to like skewer enemies.
Is that guy just rolling down the hill?
Yeah, physics.
Wonderful.
Thank you. For once, I collected a health pack when I didn't need it.
Nice.
Why did you do it, Strauss?
I can't face it. I thought Ellie could. I had to make her see step 3.
What can't you face? What's the last step?
What they were afraid of, that I'd face her and destroy the marker. But it's too much. You need to see step 3.
Why won't you tell us, Strauss? Damn it.
So we have to see her. Who do you think her is?
To him?
I don't know.
I have
who do
no
you think,
idea.
Just in general, who do you think her could possibly mean?
In our storyline, it's our girlfriend.
Ellie.
Oh, Ellie's not our girlfriend. The blonde girl.
Yeah.
No, Ellie's the one that's with Strauss. That's
right. Because because Ellie's the one that's with Strauss because we kept saying like, oh yeah, she came back to fight more zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, look, we're starting the ew, gross. I don't like it.
Ew, gross. I don't like it. Go do it again. Do it again. I missed it.
Ew, gross. I don't like it. I don't like goblins.
Get it. Yeah, boy!
Every now and again, this thing is going to reach out and try to attack me.
I love it.
Great.
It's adorable. Aw.
Did not grab the... I didn't die, though. Got it. Got it.
Good job. You're very efficient, Paladin.
I don't think I can just drop you, though. Like, I feel like if I just drop you, you're gonna
hurt us.
Yeah. I feel like I just need to shoot you away and cut my
shot it at
losses.
that box.
What box?
The
Oh, the one
box
that
that you
blew
just
up?
stomped, yeah.
Ah, whatever. It still cost me no ammo to stomp it.
True, but I wanted to see it explode.
Oh, apparently I just activated that guy, but he didn't die. Okay.
But when they shoot it, it dies? Or?
Yeah, when I shoot it, it dies, and its death throw is that it shoots an explosive ball out.
Cool.
I've got a decent amount of ammo, so let's see, or a decent amount of
Monies?
money.
That's a lot of
This
fucking
is when
money.
I was supposed to officially get the contact beam.
Holy cow!
Well, keep in mind at this point, I'm really supposed to be buying the contact beam, but I've had a contact beam the whole time because it's a special edition, and having played the game up to this point.
Right.
I was supposed to be using so many other weapons up to this point. What does my inventory currently look like?
So nice.
Let's see here. My inventory's almost full. I should probably trade away these stasis modules and this line rack for more. Oh,
I
don't need detonators.
I watched all the So True Y'all videos last night on Facebook. These are the best, worst videos I've ever seen, and I would love to be a part of that group.
What is So True Y'all?
So it's the show done by the Facebook group. It's a Southern thing. The So True Y'alls are things like how long it takes to say goodbye to a Southern grandma, or Nat season in Alabama. And it's like the Nat season in Alabama is people just like, it's literal people and they just sit like this. And the person who's like, it won't come out. You know, it's really funny things. Like, one of them was being an introvert in the South, and this girl sitting reading on the bench, and two ladies at different points come sit, and they're next to her, and they're like, it's a beautiful day. She's like, yeah, it's beautiful. And the next person comes, it's a perfect day. Not too hot, not too cold. And the first person's like, yeah, it's perfect.
And she's in the middle.
Perfect. It's perfect. She's just trying to read her book. And she's checking out the grocery store. She's like, oh, eggs, flour, sugar. It looks like someone's making a cake. It's like, yeah. It's just, it's you know, silly things like that. Some of it is trying to eat things. One of them is like, when you try to eat in the North. One of them, it's like, it's making fun of sweet tea. It's making fun of them not having sweet tea. Making fun of like what they consider to be barbecue. Northern barbecue is bullshit.
Oh yeah. Then again, that's also to be said, like, Texas barbecue is bullshit.
Yeah, but barbecue is not hamburgers and hot dogs.
Don't let any Texan ever tell you that their barbecue is the best barbecue.
What is their barbecue? Is their barbecue trying to be hamburgers and hot dogs?
No, their barbecue is sweet barbecue.
Okay.
Like,
Well, it's
not
better.
savory barbecue. Theirs is like gross, like sugary, like it's disgusting.
But that's better than calling hamburgers and hot dogs barbecue. Barbecuing is not a verb, okay? Barbecuing is not a thing. It's grilling. Ugh. Ugh.
Why are they giving me access to explosives?
There are not many Southern things I'm anal about, but that's one of the things. I hate when people do that.
For me, the thing that I'm adamant about when it comes to, like, you know, quote-unquote Southern things like that is, like, I grew up on, like, I don't even like, and this is going to be controversial, I'm not even, oh, there's a guy coming after me, I think. I'm not even that big of a fan of Southern barbecue, right?
Yeah.
But even I know what barbecue's supposed to be.
I love barbecue. Barbecue's amazing.
I have to be in the right mood to have barbecue.
Fair. I'm in the mood about 50% of the time, which is pretty high for most people.
But even then, like, I still know what good barbecue is.
Yeah.
And, like, I have been to some Texas barbecue, having visited my parents there.
Yeah.
Texas barbecue is not good barbecue. For me, to have good barbecue,
Thanksgiving is not a barbecue place.
You've gotta have good brisket.
I've said place instead of time. Thanksgiving's not a barbecue place. That makes no sense.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because I'm going to his parents' house on Thanksgiving. Are you sure that bacon Alfredo is good enough for Thanksgiving? anything.
It is.
Are you
perfectly
sure
okay.
I shouldn't make? Are you sure I shouldn't do homemade bread and deviled eggs?
I think bacon Alfredo will be more appreciated than deviled eggs in my family. Or not my family's a thing.
No offense, I don't think I want to go to a family reunion of yours. Not that I don't like your family, I just don't like family reunions. I hate them.
I don't like family reunions either. I like my family. I don't like family reunions because there's a lot of pressure to be like, you know, hyper specific to a specific thing.
Yeah.
Or like you always get asked the questions.
Yeah.
And like you won't be asked too many questions.
It's just gonna be the 6 of us, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna be the 6 of us.
How often do your parents really think, or how often do you really think your parents are gonna ask us when we're getting married and having kids?
My parents would never do this.
Exactly.
But they will ask like, hey, what are your plans for the future? Like maybe not the plans for the future.
Yeah.
They will ask things like, you know, oh hey, like
what do you want to do with your life?
Yeah, like hey, what is this? What's that? Like they'll ask the standard questions, ones that you may not want to answer, but
just not the ones I super don't want to answer.
They're more so going to focus on me with questions like, how are your grades? And stuff like that.
Fair. Are they gonna be upset with me because I only have a part-time job now?
No, I think they're going to be happy because you have a job.
That's fair. Were they okay with me? Like, I haven't really seen them since I haven't had a job, but were they okay with me because I was only looking? Because I was actively looking for a long time. I'm still actively looking for full-time.
I think my parents are okay with you regardless because you're keeping me in line for the most part. Yeah.
Fair.
Like, my parents are just happy if I'm in a good, happy, stable relationship.
I think we're healthy. I think we're happy. I think we're stable. I'm not stable, but I think we're stable. Full can.
Remember, my mom likes you from, like, way back whenever you helped me. Whenever you helped me.
Yeah, you were my friend. I wanted to help you out in any way I could. Especially since that might have been the last time I ever saw you.
Because it very clearly seemed like somebody was arraying against you and me again.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was trying to save those baby bodies so that I could use them against enemies.
I remember someone, I don't remember who it was, but someone sent screenshots from when she was mad about how she, like, you guys broke up and then I hung out with you on the same day. Because, like, I heard about it and I was like, hey, do you need some support? Would you rather be alone or do you want to be with someone? The greatest part about that, she was
pissed because she broke it off with me and then we hung out and she got mad. That was the greatest part about that.
Like, and the thing was, I wasn't even going after you. I literally wanted to make sure that you didn't want to be alone, so I wanted to hang out with you. You were my friend and I cared about you. I still care about you, but you were my friend and I care about you.
You're my friend and I care about you. We're dating now, so I don't give a fuck.
I mean, yeah.
That's how that conversation goes. It's like, we were friends and so I cared about you. Now that we're dating, I fucking won. I don't give a shit anymore.
I tricked you. I tricked you. Ha 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 ha. I don't have to care about anything ever again.
Nothing's better than hearing now you're stuck with me.
Now you're stuck with me. Oh yeah, I've made the joke a couple of times where like I'm like, oh yeah, Paladin's gonna be in management. I gotta trap his ass.
I'm gonna be in retail management at best.
Gotta trap his ass.
That shit's not gonna mean anything.
It's
gonna
We're gonna be middle class for the rest of our life.
We've been waiting for
no.
Now it's your turn.
What?
Oh God. Ellie, step 3.
You owe me an eye, you bastard.
Fuck. Don't even try.
You owe me an eye, you bastard.
Great. Oh shit. Is it for real this time, I wonder?
All I know is, well, that's for real because we're now out in space.
Okay.
Whatever the situation, we're in space and I have no oxygen.
You will, Isaac. You'll see her after step 3. Isaac, he's run off. Deeper into the mines.
I've got problems on this end too. Get somewhere safe.
I'll try.
I don't know what this is. Oh, I'm supposed to be shooting this. I'm supposed to be shooting the polyps that come out of it, not the body of. Yeah, not the white part. I'm supposed to be shooting the polyps.
Polyps or polyps?
Polyps.
You were very southern there for a second. Polyps. Them polyps. I have to shoot them polyps.
Okay, so these are rockets that I need to attach to something.
Rockets.
I don't know what I need to attach them to yet.
I know. Look, all I know is that we have 100 seconds.
I'm supposed to clear that entrance so I can actually get in there.
Well, you better hurry, because you have 95 seconds.
There's an O2 tank right here.
Oh, okay, good.
Now it's empty, but I had enough O2 to get 2 sessions of O2 out of it.
Fair.
And now I need to aim this thing away.
Yay.
So now I can get through. See? Simple as that. They're giving me a shit ton of contact beam. I don't know how I should feel about that.
Are they giving you a shit ton, or were they giving you one? Like
I got 2 or 3 contact beams during that entire section. I've got 30 contact beams, so it means we're dangerously right. We're dangerously close to a boss fight, I would believe.
Alright, let's do it. And prepare. I mean, I'm not the one playing, but and prepare. They're going too fast to catch.
Yeah, it's because there's no oxygen. There's no gravity in here.
So Noom goes real Noom.
Yes, Noom goes real Noom until Noom is stopped by an outside force.
Yay!
Ellie, I'm back inside. Where are you? Where's Strauss?
I'm safe for now, but he's lost it. I think he's coming for you. I found something you're gonna want to see. Here's my location. Oh, hurry and get here. I'm not in any shape to be fighting.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Stay safe.
Goodbye. Why was it standby?
Because we were talking. They didn't want me saving in the middle of a conversation.
That's fair, because that would not make any sense.
So this is probably a relatively safe area to stand in.
Yeah.
So they're comfortable with it being, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had this watermelon right here.
Perhaps.
Trying. Yay! Good job.
That guy just waddled away.
Oh, he's throwing shit. Come here, motherfucker. That's right. That's what I thought, you little shit.
I can blast their asses, no problem. They're still alive? Oh. Got it. Okay. What's this?
Ah!
got it.
Yay. That's right, little bitch.
Contact beam is still the best weapon.
Pick up his arm. Kill something with his arm. That's right. Oh, stop it.
There's nothing in here that requires you to kill anything with his arm.
Aww. Disappointing.
Well, I tried, but at the end of the day, I could not actually kill him with the arm.
Oh well. Thank you though for trying. It meant a lot.
Workers, your work practices are being monitored at all times. Please show
Pride in your work.
I always carry at least a couple of power nodes just in case. Because there's usually at least, advanced suit acquired.
Oh my god, did I tell you the other day I finally got my first, it must be free?
Oh, because you couldn't find the price tag?
Yep. No, well, I could find the price tag, but I couldn't get it to scan. I couldn't get it to scan on the scanner. I couldn't get it to scan on the hand scanner, you know, the scanner gun. So I had to type it in, and while I was typing it, it was like, well, I guess it's free. And you know, you have to laugh because they're like 70 years old. No one under 60 says that.
I have gotten people in my store say that.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I only say that when I know it's gonna annoy someone, in which case I only say it to people I know. Like I would say it to my new friend Patrick.
Somebody that you work with?
Yeah, he's the first person that trained me. I like him. He's the he trained me, but we were on register 1, so we were closest to the
door. So you got lots of things.
No, not to the door. We were the closest one to the customer service desk, and since no one was over there, because there's like 3 customer service people besides me, who is being trained as a cashier for 2 weeks. Because there's like 3 customer service people. Oh shit!
Tell her I didn't mean to do it. Trust, it's me. See her. It's Isaac. Tell her. Trust.
Anyway, he kept having to answer the phone, and every time he would have to answer the phone, something would happen. I had no idea what was going on. Like, Patrick, what button do I press? We killed him. What?
Yeah, we killed Strauss because he was trying to kill us.
Shit.
Audio log.
If you get this, I love you. I would never do anything to hurt you or our son. After the sessions, I lost seeing you. Oh, you're so mad. So angry. It's your spirit. I want you to stop.
Strauss fully lost it. And they came after us, attempting to try and kill us or do harm to us in some way.
Do you think wait, did he know it was us?
Yeah. At least I assume he did, because he said it was, now it's your turn.
We kept saying, it's me, it's Isaac.
Yeah, I think that's our rationalization, but I think he was trying to do shit to us regardless.
Fair.
It is 9:20.
Yeah.
I have work in the morning.
I do have work in the morning.
So let's try and find a quick save point if we can. The next save point when we hit, we're going to stop there.
That's fair. You want to run back to the save point already?
I don't know where it is.
Shut up! Just shut up!
Yeah, shut up.
It was you. You made me do it. You made me kill it. Didn't you?
What is it that you still haven't come to terms with who I am? Who am I, Isaac? I will ask you one more time before the end. Be ready.
Who is it then?
I don't know. Is it me? Is it Isaac?
It might be Isaac. It might be our natural tendency or some bullshit like that. Our quote-unquote animalistic nature. You know, whatever bullshit they come up with to basically say, like, Isaac, it's you. You're the reason this all happened.
Yeah, pretty much. That sounds about right.
Isaac's not the reason this all happened. This was gonna happen regardless of Isaac.
I mean, but it's gonna make Isaac think that he was the reason.
I guess.
Chapter 11 is what we were on. What chapter are we on now?
Chapter 11.
Oh, never mind then. Yay, we did
all
good.
Right. Well, that's going to be where we end tonight. Thank you, everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been CPQ.
Hi.
This has been... It's not Persona. I know it's not Persona. Dead Space 2. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.